everybody? Welcome back to another Toronto Blue Jays franchise rebuild. We got a lot of work to do, and truth be told, I don't even know where to go here. I'm looking at the lineups, I'm looking at everything, and I just say to myself, man, this team is going to be so good in a year or two, but it's missing something. It's missing something, and I don't exactly know what that is. But I think we played one spring training game in the last episode. I think something we got to do is we got to figure out who we got to give contract extensions to, and I'm looking at the guys that we can potentially give contract extension to, and truth be told, I'm looking at Ken Giles, and he's at the top of the list, 100-mile Giles. I think he needs a contract extension. I think this Sam Gaviglio needs a contract extension. Possibly Teoscar Hernandez. This Thomas Pannone, he needs one. Rowdy Tellez needs a contract extension. Danny Jansen as well. I don't know about Joe Biagini. I'm not sold on Joe Biagini. I'd have to wait until the trade deadline before I decide if he can get a contract extension or not. But I'm looking at this and I'm just like, I don't know what this team needs. And I think one of the things this team definitely needs is a much stronger rotation. Marcus Stroman he's big potential, and honestly, how he develops this season will determine if he'll be in our future or not. If he starts to go downhill, I'm on, at least in this franchise, it's over for Marcus Stroman. That's it. There's no coming back. If this is a negative season for Stroman, that's it. He's not part of this future. Aaron Sanchez is kind of in the same boat. 4 years of service, 26 years old, B potential, good repertoire. No control is a big issue for me. Lack of pitchers with no control. Listen, I'd prefer Greg Maddux over Nolan Ryan with 43 control, even though he doesn't have Nolan Ryan velocity either. So it's not like he's overpowering people with 80 velocity. He's got a lot of work to do. He's a 78 overall. I don't know if he's part of our future. Edwin Jackson is not part of our future. He's 35 years old, first of all, and he's getting smacked around. He's just not part of the future. Trent Thornton, another guy, not very good in control, not very good velocity, but he's 25. I don't know. Thomas Pannone, he's on my radar. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but he's on my radar. We might give him a little more breathing room. He's 24. He's only a year younger than the other guys, but this is his first year in the bigs, or he's got less than 0.1 MLB service, so probably 2 starts maybe last season. Velocity control, I think there's potential here. Fastball only at 93. We'll have to see. We'll have to see with him. All right, so like I said, we were going to offer an extension. I'm going with Ken Giles first. As you can see, the terms of it, $221K per week. I don't even know they did it per week here, but 6.2 a year. As our closer, I'm giving him the closer role, 2 years, 12.3. We'll see. It looks like pretty high interest. That should be enough for him to sign. I'm going to go ahead and make that. I feel like we could probably pinch a little bit in pennies, but you know what? He'd go ahead and accept, so that's the offer we're going to get him. We got our first trophy in franchise, so that's pretty dope. All right, second guy I'm looking at is this Danny Jansen. I really wish he had a secondary. But he's 23 years old, 69 overall, A potential. That's what we like. We like that A potential. He's got a good arm already for 23 years old. His fielding's a little bit suspect. His blocking is good compared to his fielding. I'm not really sure what fielding would really hurt us in terms of catching, except for maybe, I don't really know. So I'm gonna offer him 2 years at 1.2. Well, for 1.2 for 2 years. See if he considers that. The deal's about what I'm looking for. Done deal. That's pretty easy. We've already signed 2 future guys that are gonna be here for at least 2 years. I like that. I think next we're gonna look at Rowdy. Is he looking for less years? He's looking for. Let's see how 1 year. Let's see how 1 year does. 1 year. Okay, he's looking for 1 year, about 650K. Yeah, we'll keep him at death. He's definitely not starting at first base for us. Let's see if he can pinch it a little bit. Let's see if 600, we'll see if he bites on 600 a year. If he does, that'd be great as you see it. Lefty bat, pretty solid already versus right-handed pitching, 24 years old. Fielding is, I feel we don't really care that much about fielding at first base, especially. But I do think he's got very good potential to develop. He's already got some pop at 24 years old. 600K, please accept that. I've given it some thought and I've decided to accept. That's what we like. That's what we like. All right, we're going to keep the trend with the young studs going. Thomas Pannone. Someone let me know how to say this guy's name. I'm pretty much looking at guys under 25 years old. It doesn't look like he really, I kind of want to know what happens if I don't offer them something that's like really high interest. 740K a year. Look at, we already looked at his numbers, 71 velo, 55 break, 55 control. It's not great, but again, he's 24 years old, very limited MLB experience, good, decent repertoire, fastball at 93, so probably tops out at 95, 70 overall. already at 24 is not bad at all. If we can get him for you don't want that. 2 years. Let's just give him 2 years, 1.6. And we probably should start looking at what our money looks like. Cause we could be putting ourselves in trouble. So I'm gonna have to look at our finances. He went ahead and accept. Honestly, these are the only guys I was looking to extend their contracts to. I want just guys 25 and under, except for our closer Ken Giles, who's 28. But I like Ken Giles for 2 years in his prime. All right, so I was looking at the free agents, trying to see if there was anyone we can snag up. Now there's a couple of older guys here who you could get, some club veterans. You can get James Shields, obviously already pretty old, 37. Bartolo Colon's, of course, for the memes, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Edison Volquez, Alec Asher, still decently young. But I was taking a look at Mark Leiter Jr. He's got a very good repertoire. Fastball, velo's only 67, fastball 92, probably 94 tops. But he's young. He's got B potential, 28 overall, or 28 years old, from Florida. What I like a lot is that break he's got. Obviously, he's a lighter. And honestly, I was thinking this could be a middle relief guy, or it could be someone we could. The thing about it is, we could put him at 1 year and just north of $500,000. We can offer him about, you know what? You're a free agent. You don't really have that much room. 550, and we just don't give him a role. And if he accepts, honestly, we could throw him down in AAA, see if he does, and see if he develops a little bit, and maybe he could help us out in the second half. I don't know. This is just a project. This could go terribly, terribly, terribly wrong, but it's only $500,000 for 1 year, so it's just a rental. I just want to see if there's any potential left yet in Mark Leiter Jr. So I've kind of been reconsidering Mark Leiter just because I've offered him money and he's being extremely difficult. Even with the interest meter all the way up, he wants more years. The more years I add, the less interested he is. All right, so after looking at the rotation and playing with it, I think honestly, maybe our rotation is okay for the first year. Kind of want to fill it out for a couple months, see how it is. We'll look more towards the trade deadline, whether we want to make any extreme changes or not. Who has to go? Because it's only fair we at least give it somewhat of a chance. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna sim to the regular season. Chances are we're not gonna do very well. Chances are we didn't do very well, but here we go. We got the regular season. It's gonna be tough. Let's see how far we get through April, or through March and April in this episode. Let's go ahead and play some. All right, here we go. Our first critical situation. Ken Giles on the mound. We got 2 outs. We need 1 out. Let's go ahead and do it. All right, here we go. Miguel Cabrera. Ken Giles just recently signed, and on 1 pitch, we're going to get a nice little save. That's a pretty cookout. We're going to be doing mostly moments, jumping in, jumping out when it's a crucial situation, a critical situation. And we're going to try to take as many games as we want, but that's a dub right there, and that's huge. We had 9 hits given up, 4 runs, 3. Smoke, 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Let me take that. First game of the season is a dub. That's a good start. All right, here we go. We're jumping into another critical situation. Vlad Guerrero Jr. versus Sandy Alcantara. Bottom of the 9th of a tie game. We'll play maybe 1 inning at most. We're 0 for 4 with Vlad on the day. I think he was 1 for 3 in the last game. First game of the season. We took a L in game 2. I believe this is game 3. Sandy Alcantara is at pitch number 50. And there's a base hit for Vlad. Sprayed to right field. That's what we like. We got a runner on first. He's the winning run. 2 outs. Let's see if we can bring him in. If not, we'll probably do 1 more inning at most, and then we'll just simulate from there, because we're not going to be sitting on these moments, tie game moments, for hours and hours on end. I know it would take me a while. I know that. That's a good take. We got Justin Smoke 0 for 3. Player of the game in the first game of the season. How is Alcantara at 52 pitches? Is beyond me in the 9th inning. That just seems a little bit weird, a little bit unrealistic. That one's ripped. Stay fair, ball. And that's going to pull just barely foul. That pitch was way up there. We were definitely early. Tough to keep that fair. Justin Smoke's one of those guys that I don't know. I feel like Blue Jays fans love some Smoke. But I don't know if he's someone I particularly want to keep on this team. I'm not sure if he might be on the trade block. I might have to update the trade block. Oh, who we got? We got Hicks versus Gaviglio. Gaviglio is definitely part of our future. Gaviglio, young kid. He's 24, I believe. Either B or A potential. He's like a 70 over. I'm going to need that call in home games. I'm just saying that right now. I'm going to need that call in home games. I'm going to need that call at any time. That is a strike and should be called as such. As we give up a hit, no one on first. Probably could have thrown him out, but of course, we took that out of the game to avoid cheesing. Would be nice if we did it. Uh-oh. Oh, hang up in the... Oh, nice little flip. All right, that was kind of it's kind of cheesy. Probably should have caught that in the air, but a nice little flip from Justin Smoke to the pitcher. Now the winning run, or the go-ahead run, is on base and scoring position. Mikey Matuk. Some people call him Mikey. I thought it was Mickey Matuk was his name. Slider caught way too much plate, and it's ending up foul. We still got him in an 0-2 count. Nothing but a long strike. Good take there. That looked like it may have bounced. Only problem is this guy doesn't have a fastball, and I don't like to go up in the zone with sinker balls. It's cheesy. I know it's part of this game, but I just don't like throwing sinker balls up in the zone. Because in real life, you throw a sinker up here, that's just breaking into people's barrels. And it's just not realistic. Ain't no major league pitcher purposely throwing sinkers up. But it's always been a part of the DNA of MLB The Show. Let's get through this one last batter. Jones, the number 9 hitter, is 0 for 3 on the day. If we can force an out here and get to the bottom of the 10th, we'll give it one last try. 3 outs to bring in a run. If not, we'll go ahead and simulate. That's a good take right there. That's 2-2 or that's 3-2. Gotta come up with a good pitch. Ground ball to second base. We are there. Inning over. Let's go here. Let's try to put up a run in the bottom of the 10th. Walk it off in style. We got Ronnie Tellez versus... Who's on the mound? Oh, still Sandy Alcantara. 54 pitches. That's insane. Tellez 1 for 4 on the day. Big boy just got a contract extension. Good discipline there as we take that one pitch down. We do got guest pitch on. I think I got the same settings as my road to the show, which is pretty much, I think, all-star all around. We'll fill it out and see how franchise is. How difficult these critical situations will be on an all-star setting, and then we'll go to Hall of Fame if it starts to seem like we're breezing through them too easily, and then the Blue Jays are playing a lot better than they should be playing. But then again, I'm not a bad player at this game. That one smoked to right field, but on a line and right at the right fielder for the first out. So not a good start to the bottom of the 10th when we're just looking for one run. We'd like to get that leadoff guy on. Good, just not good enough. Pitch a little bit up above the zone. We got Randall Grichuk up next. He's got a little bit of pop as we swing at that first pitch changeup and foul it off. Good pitch. Probably not a pitch we're looking for first pitch. Nonetheless, let's see if we can square one up, get a runner on, get that go-ahead run on. Yikes. Had me way out in front of that slider. Okay, I just missed a fat one. You should not be missing that, especially when a pitcher, like, he's at 59 pitches. How is he even out there? Oh, I know, because Sandy Alcantara is actually, isn't he a starting pitcher anyways? As we get a base hit to right left field. 1 out single. Nice little hard turn. And now we got the winning run on base. Let's see if we can move him into scoring position. We got Lourdes Gurriel, another guy who's part of our future. I was looking at some big blockbuster trades, and honestly, every trade, anytime I did suggest trade, it was suggesting 2 prospects plus Lourdes for like a B potential, like 78 overall, 28-year-old pitcher. And truth be told, it's not worth it. Just missed that in PCI. Good swing. Teoscar Hernandez, another guy who can probably develop maybe. I'm not sold on Teoscar. It's probably because I'm a little bit biased towards Dominican baseball players, but I don't, that's the only reason I'd probably give him an extension. Or truth be told, not put him as one of our trade pieces, but he probably isn't part of our future. Even though the only thing that's really guaranteed with the future of the Blue Jays is the infield, pretty much just the infield. Catcher, we got a catcher, we got a first base, we got an entire infield. Our outfield is up for debate. Literally anyone can go. Our pitching staff is up for debate. Anyone can go, but our infield is solid. That we got so many pieces in the infield that honestly there may be a couple players who just don't see the field. And if they don't see if it's not that they don't see the field, it's that they may end up converting and being our outfielders. There's a couple guys who can also play the outfield, and we may have to convert them. But there's a base hit, and now we got the winning run in scoring position. Luke Maile is the last guy, last chance to bring this run in. A base hit gives us the win. If we can score from second, we're going to end up popping up on a bad swing. Ladies and gentlemen, I had that. That was an easy pitch to hit, and I just completely whiffed on it with Luke Maile. We're going to go ahead and simulate from here. Not quick manage. I actually just want to simulate. Simulate half inning. Simulate half inning as well. The Blue Jays defeated the Tigers. We'll take that. A critical situation we came into. And like I said, I'm not going to sit there and play 14, 15 extra innings. So in the first series of the year, we end up going 3-1 versus the Detroit Tigers. So not bad at all. We got the Baltimore Orioles. Let's go ahead and sim some more. See if we got anything to jump into. The Bisons have... let me do some managerial work. All right, here we go. We got another critical moment up 2-0. Y'all want me to play this many innings? Oh, he's working on a no-hitter. You want me to ruin it. Let's do it. All right, bottom 7th. It looks like the Cleveland Indians were red hot, and then we got Edwin Jackson, who I've been talking a lot of smack about, in the midst of a no-no. So we'll see if we can, you know, get some outs, get some swing and misses versus a pretty solid lineup. Tyler Naquin up in the bottom of the 7th. If we give up 1 hit, then it's on me. But honestly, they should have just let him finish this and not brought me in to try to keep a no-no for 3 innings. I'm not very good at that stuff, all right? This is when the pressure is on, and I just want to be in the dugout managing. Pitch to the batter or don't pitch to the batter. As we get a swing through and a miss from Naquin, 8 more outs to go. I don't know how long I can keep this up. Jose Ramirez up next, 0 for 2 on the day. Everyone's 0 for, obviously. There's a pop-up in foul territory. Vladdy's there. We got 2 down. That makes it 7 more to go. Not bad. We going a little bit. We moving a little bit. But we got Frankie Lindor, very difficult hitter to face, as he takes strike 1 up and in. Nobody mentioned the no-no, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever tell a pitcher he's working on a no-no. You don't want to be the guy who jinxes it if you believe in that kind of thing. If you play baseball, you have to believe in jinxes and all other kinds of weird voodoo stuff. Trust me, it just comes with the sport, okay? There's a lot of superstition. Okay, you don't have to be superstitious. You just have to be a little stitious. Can I get a final out with a 2-seamer bearing down and in? That's a good spot. Oh, he pulled that one foul pretty hard. All right, I'm tired of Frankie Lindor. Let's get out of here. We're already at 77 pitches. Let's get a swing through and a miss on the changeup. Good spot. He fouls it off. Dude, this is not a normal hitter at the plate. This is a kid who knows how to handle the stick. He's got a good thought process up at the plate. No. We got to get this out. We got to get this out. I don't even know if we're working on a PG. And the no is still intact, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we got through 1 out of 3 innings for Edwin Jackson. This is huge. Let's go ahead and jump right back into it. We got Carlos Santana. We keep getting... Oh, no, that's them now. Yo, in a no-no, you got to call that, man. You have to call that in a no-no. There's no way you don't give me that call. That changes the entire complexity of the at-bat. Thankfully, we get the pop-up to third, even against the shift. And we are 5 outs away from keeping this no-no. Who's up next? I don't know. Okay, Jason Kipnis. His stance looks different than what it used to. I feel like he did some weird stuff with the bat, and I don't really see it here anymore. Sorry, Indians fans. I don't really watch Indians baseball anymore, and last I thought, Jason Kipnis had a bit of a weird stance or way of holding the bat. I don't know. I could be tripping, but I don't think so. I think he just changed his stance. All right, we get him fishing for the changeup down. That's good because we fell behind 2-0. So that's a good call on 2-0. That is not. Please hang up long enough. No intact. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's just get to the bottom of the 9th. All right. 4 more outs to go. No pressure. No hitter. Don't say it. Don't say it. You'll jinx it. I definitely just jinxed it. Good first pitch strike. We'll take that. We need that. Not just we'll take that. We need that. Let's go. Cutter up and into Leonis. Oh, he hit that kind of hard. He hit that kind of hard. All right. Got to be careful. Let's put him away. We're wasting a pitch here. Change up, hopefully in the dirt. Got him. Let's go. Woohoo. Another strikeout. Let's go, baby. 3 more outs, and we got the no-no intact. 1, 2, 3. Our hitters are not really doing much, but we have 6, and they have none. We just got to get through these last 3 hitters. 8, 9, and 1 is a little bit scary, not going to lie. Not really. We have the 2 worst hitters, and then the best hitter, potentially. That's going to hang. Let's go. Let's go. What's that? 8 down, 2, or no, wait, 7 down, 2 more to go. 2 more to go, ladies and gentlemen. And Edwin Jackson at 35. Not saying it. Not saying it. Let's get ahead with Roberto Perez. Pretty good defensive catcher. Offensively, not the greatest. We know what separates the elite catchers from the good catchers is their offense. Oh, thank God. See, ladies and gentlemen, you throw that to JT Realmuto, or you throw that to Wilson Contreras. Ladies and gentlemen, that might end up in Cincinnati. I honestly don't know which way Cincinnati's facing, but I'm assuming it's very far from Cleveland. I don't know. I'm not very good on Ohio geography. We induced the pop-up, ladies and gentlemen. 8 down, 1 to go. Excuse me. 26 down, 1 to go. And it's the leadoff hitter, and it is Freeman. Mike Freeman. I don't know much about Mike Freeman. Let's see if we can just keep him off base. There's strike 1. That's what we like. We're ahead of the count. Let's go. Change up down. Ah, he fights that off. All right, if that catches chalk, we're in a bit of trouble. Let's go up and in with the cutter. Let's see if we can get him chasing a cutter. Get it in, get it in. Let's go, baby. No-hitter preserved. All right, we only came in and played the last 3 innings, but we preserved the no-hitter for Edwin Jackson. That is huge for morale on this team and this pitching staff. Hugs, high fives, firm handshakes all around, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever. This is one of those times you can't hug in baseball, okay? Okay, you keep that other toxic masculinity stuff in other sports, ladies and gentlemen. We celebrate here. Soccer, they kiss each other in the foreheads. They're way ahead of us. We'll catch up one day. But Edwin Jackson at 35 throwing a no-no when I'm trying to put him on the trade block. You see, there's a lot of things that I don't know. He had one walk. He was one walk away from keeping the perfect game. All right, so currently 6-3 versus the 5-2 Cleveland. We took 2 out of 3 from Baltimore. Didn't jump into anything in that series. Let's see if we can wrap the series up. So we'll get a dub there. We'll enter the game here. Sam Gaviglio on the mound with the winning run on second base. Let's see if we can shut it down. This is huge because we're not going to get swept away in Cleveland, but we can win the series if we take game 4 of the series. Gaviglio on the mound again versus Freeman. We got a runner in scoring position. I don't know if this is a pitching only moment, or what are they called? They're called critical situations. If it is, that'd be dope. But we've already got Freeman in a 3-0 count, and we don't have a fastball. We got Zimmerman on deck. Guess we'll go sinker right over the plate for strike 1. Looked like he was taking all the way. See if we can throw another good one in a good spot. Is there anyone covering? No, there isn't. Fantastic. That is beautiful. I love it. Love the PFPs. Love that my first baseman didn't get to that ball. All of it. Oh, suicide squeeze to try to win the game. All right, he's going to pop up the bunt, so we get a little bit lucky there. And that's going to be that. Tyler Clippard is coming in. We'll go ahead and play the top of the 10th. We'll play the top of the 10th, and if we can't rally or run, we'll go ahead and simulate the remainder of this game. We got Biggio, Kevin Biggio, who is currently batting what? What are you batting? Where do you show me? 143. Kevin Biggio may find himself back in the minor leagues if through a month of baseball he's still batting under 200. That one's hit pretty hard, but there's a good shortstop over there on the left side. And, I may have to make a managerial decision and come out and challenge this. I still haven't gotten the option, so I'm assuming I don't have the option. Even though it was a very close play, I don't have the option to challenge that. A little bit late on that fastball, up and in at 92. Freddie Galvis up next. One of those guys that we are uncertain about as he smokes one to right fielder on it. Reason we're uncertain about Freddie, I've mentioned this before, there's just so much talent in the minor leagues. Bo Bichette just waiting for his opportunity, just biding time at the moment. The only guy being blocked by another infielder, and it's Bo because of Freddie Galvis. But we got Vladdy. The kid took a dang hack. He took an absolute hack there. We just missed it. We're not missing that one. You throw that one again, ladies and gentlemen. I am hitting that building in center field. That big, tall building in left center field. All right, so he's going all speed. He's got a changeup and a splitter. I'm going to be honest. I don't really think there's a need for a changeup and a splitter. They both essentially do the same thing, come out the same velocity. They kind of break in similar directions. But I guess, you know, the more pitches, the better. But to only have 4 pitches and 2 of them be changeups, I don't see the point. But anyways, we couldn't do anything in the top of the 10th. We'll go ahead and simulate this game quick, man, and see if we can. Yeah, we'll do fast forward. Can I change how long? The Indians have defeated the Blue Jays. The very first hitter, Jose Ramirez, ends up hitting a walk-off home run, and that's going to be it. Sam Gaviglio comes in, gives up the home run. GG's in the chat. So we'll split the series with Cleveland. Could be worse. I kind of got to remind myself that this is a rebuild of a very weak team. 7-4 in the first 11 games is better than I expected. I expected that to be backwards. We got 2 games versus Boston. We'll go ahead and see if we can jump into any of it. We do get a critical situation. We're down by a run in the 9th. Let's see if we can put together a couple of runs or see if we can get that winning run on base. Something. Let's work. All right, we got Rowdy Tellez versus Barnes. I hate playing in the stadium in this time of the day. It's hard to see. Ball is half in the sun, half in the shade. It's a little bit hard to see. We did get a good piece of that. I kind of saw that one coming in, just didn't get a good piece of it. Nope, good squared up line out to center field. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the norm online and offline. You get lucky sometimes, sometimes you don't. But often, you get luckier when you do worse. It's not, it's weird. But that's okay. That we complain about that in Diamond Dynasty, not in franchise. We got Grichuk up. Let's see if we can. Let's get a base runner here, man, before we hit the meat of the lineup. Where is Grichuk even hitting in our lineup? What is my lineup? My batting order for this team. Okay, so we are in the heart of the lineup. We got Grichuk and Galvis. Yikes. All right, we're running out of outs. 2 outs left. 3 pitches in. First pitch, we did well. That's a good take. 97. All right, got to remember, he's got a little gas. He throw a little bit of gas, but we're ahead of the count 2-1. Let's get it. Nope, good take, 3-1. We'll take a walk. Freddie Galvis batting 167. That's why I said yikes. 167 so far for Galvis. If we can get Grichuk on base. Hey, that ball is ripped to left field. And it is off the top of the wall. Oh, just narrowly missing a home run to tie it. But we got the tying run on second base in scoring position. Not bad. Grichuk, way to swing the bat, boy. Now I just need Galvis to come through with put in a little bit of work. Nice little base hit anywhere. Might bring us a run. Hopefully does. Nope, good backdoor curveball, not good enough. All right, good spit, good spit. Look at that hole on the left side. Although, you know what? Left field is probably JD. I don't know if he's got the arm for that, but if it's hit hard to the left side, even though there's a huge hole there, we might not be able to score. Anywhere else in the outfield, even though Mookie's in right field, we might be able to score. Uh-oh. That one's hit to right field. Probably not deep enough. Mookie there. I'm going to be honest, I'm not even tagging up. We got the runner in scoring position. I'm not trying to run us out of the inning. Let's just let the next batter hit because it'll take a base hit regardless to score him. And it is Kevin Biggio. Runner in scoring position will extend the lead. We're moving on contact. Last chance for romance, ladies and gentlemen. Blown by us. Okay, he pulled back a little bit on that fastball. I mean, he let it loose. He went from throwing 97 to 99. I just realized my camera is dead. I'll turn it on after this at bat. Good take on that. Good take. And it's 1-1. Again, it is a little bit hard to see, but we got to be able to put a good swing on these balls. Pause on that and just score this run. Good changeup. Very good changeup. From 99 to 88 or 97 to 88. That is pretty good. Base hit up the middle, scores us a run. That's all we're looking for, Kevin. Nope. 2-2. We'll take a walk. Just get it to the next guy. That's all it's about. A home run puts us in a really good position. A base hit does pretty good as well. Come on. Ah! Good curveball. That pitch I thought was going to catch the inner half of the plate. It ends up being way off. Should be a 3-2 count, but that's good. We're still up here fighting. Kevin Biggio showing that he belongs. Wear that. Let's go, baby. 2 runners on. Give it to the next batter. That's all we can ask for. We got Teoscar Hernandez. He's got pop. He's got pop to give us 3 runs with 1 swing. Does he? Does he got pop? Versus righty, 61 pop's not that great. Batting 238 on the season. It'd be a good time for a nice little RBI here, Teoscar. 5 RBIs already. That's actually pretty good. Like 11 games into the season. Nope, good take. 2-seamer, try to backdoors. Not good enough. Barnes just put himself in a little bit of trouble. I've liked what I've seen this inning. We've got fight from this team, and that's what's important. 4 runs put up against the Red Sox at home. And Teoscar is going to pop out to second base. Eduardo Nunez there. And after all that, we end up taking the L. All right, not the result we wanted. 7-5 now. Let's go ahead and simulate a little bit further. Yennsy Diaz sustained an injury in AA. We'll just go ahead and auto that. See, we end up losing the second game. Astros trade to the Blue Jays for Brendan Drury. I might have to turn the auto trades off. I did not realize that, but honestly, I was looking at Jason Schroeder, and I don't think that's a terrible trade. Especially at third base, considering we need pitching more than we need third baseman at the moment. This is the only move that I'm really okay with that was done automatically. Santiago Espinal called him to AAA. I already told you guys that's my boy. So let's see if he can put in some work in AAA. Let me take a look. How was he doing? He's a shortstop. What was this? It's not going to show me his minor league statistics, is it? That's fine. He's in AAA now. The thing is that Bo Bichette is also in AAA. So depending on how Bo's doing, we'll determine if we move up Santiago or Bo up to the next level, and Santiago takes that starting role, and we'll see from there. All right, so here is the guy we did acquire. It's not a bad trade, truth be told. Like I said, we got a lot of infielder. I like Drury, but we got a lot of infielders. 19-year-old starting pitcher, B potential, 56 overall, forcing curveball, circle change, slider, velo at 64. I expect that to go up to like 75. Control hopefully up in the 70s as well. Good stamina. We got to work on his per 9, so we're going to go ahead and be training him quite a bit, and hopefully this can be a guy who ends up making it to the show for us within the next couple of years. Buddy Boshers. So on a 4-game losing streak, we're back up to 7-7. We'll go ahead and wrap up this series with Tampa Bay, and we will call it there. So let's see. We'll auto-utilize. He's back. We got another critical situation. Justin Smoke at the plate. Let's see if we can bring in this run and take the lead. If not, we'll go ahead and simulate. We are okay, not bad so far. 7-7, honestly. 14 games in the midst of a fight with Tampa Bay. I'm expecting a really, really poor season from this team, but anything is possible. All right, Justin Smoke, 2 for 4 on the day. That one is ripped deep to right field. Going back as a right fielder. It's over his head. It's going to bounce around. Oh, he's got 0 speed. I did not realize he legitimately has 0 speed. It's a double either way. 1 out double. Winning run in scoring position. Let's walk this off, ladies and gentlemen. I want this win. We got Rowdy Tellez up at the plate. Big boy Rowdy. Let's see if we can go ahead and bring in this run a little early on that swing. Oh, whoa. Y'all didn't see that. All right, cut that out. Y'all didn't even see that. It was a strike, but it was just a bad call from the umpire. 0-1 count. That one's ripped to the right side. It's a ground ball to second base. Moves around to the third. Doesn't do us much good with 2 outs, truth be told. But 0 speed moving him over to third base is actually huge because a base hit might not have scored him. Randall Grichuk up with the winning run at third. 0 speed, 3 steal. How do you even determine he's got 3 steal? How do you come up with that number 3? You go, yeah. There's like a less than 1% chance he steals. So let's give him 3 steal. That one's ripped. Stay fair. Come on. Detroit losing to Minnesota 2-1. Yeah, we don't really care about the Central. We're all about the AL East here. That's a good pitch. Not really. Change him down. We end up spitting on that. Nice 2-1 count. We're ahead of the count. We stay back just a little bit on that slider. Oh, we got our fastball. We weren't able to stay back on it. 103 exit. 93 mile an hour fastball. We were a little bit out, very out in front. End up hooking it foul. That one is a slider up in the zone 2-2. At least we're doing a good job fighting Grichuk. We're not going down without a fight. But that runner's in scoring position, and I want to bring him in and walk this off. Bring us back to a winning record. Good slider again. Got to stay back a little bit. I don't know. I feel like I might turn up the velocity a little bit. 93 mile an hour fastball came in pretty slow, to be honest. And he gets us out in front of the slider. That's a good pitch for the final out. I'm going to go ahead and simulate 1/2 inning. You know what? We'll play the 10th. The 10th inning will be the last inning we play. Avisail Garcia up at the plate. I'm going to say this about Avisail Garcia. He's got so much speed for he's a big looking dude. Every time I see him, I see just like this big, bulky first baseman. That's what I see. And then he's got like 73 speed in this game. And then I go, it's 78 speed. I'm like, how the heck does he have 78 speed? That big. But then again, you look at Mike Trout, that's a completely different story. Mike Trout is a completely different specimen. I'm aware, but Mike Trout, 84 speed, he's a freaking linebacker. In baseball, you just don't see guys who are built like linebackers who can run. They do one thing, and that's hit the ball very far. And Mike Trout does everything. That one's ripped to right. That is going to be over Grichuk's head. That is going to be a 1-out double. Yikes. Winning run is at second base. Can we get out of this inning without giving up the run? Wait, good cutter there. I actually have no idea who's at the plate. Yandy Diaz versus Ryan Tepera. Let's get a strikeout here. Forget that ground ball. Let's get a strikeout here. I'm confident we can get that. Travis d'Arnaud on deck. Let's see if we can get him chasing a hook here. The slider way out of the zone, and we got him. Let's go, baby. Terrible pitch, but I swung at a terrible pitch as well in the last inning. Just need one more ground ball. Damn, Tepera doing a good job hitting some pretty dang good spots. That's a fantastic take. Good four-seamer. Ground ball to third base. We got Vladdy Guerrero Jr. there. Strong throw across, of course, and that's going to end the inning. We'll go ahead and play one more inning. Let's just get the bullpen going because I want to make sure he comes out. We'll get Ken Giles up and Derek Law as well. That'll be it for Tepera. We got the bottom four. 6, 7, 8, 9. Starting off with Freddie Galvis in this inning. So we'll see if Galvis can get it started. 1 for 4 on the day. He's going to get a fastball down. We're going to hit that to second base. Probably should have taken that for ball 2, but you get a little bit greedy. I forget this isn't Road to the Show and that I got a guy at the plate who can handle that pitch. I knew it was out of the zone. I still chase after it. Kevin Biggio, 65 power. I was considering power swinging, but I like to I'm still power swinging. Yeah. I normally like to power swing with guys. Oh, Kevin, you just missed the walk-off. I thought that was going to tail back in. Okay, so I see we can power swing. We're going to get another fastball down. And down and in. Good swing by Kevin, but we're going to pull it foul. I normally don't like to power swing with guys under 70 power. But that was a judgment call. Again, 59 power. Probably not power swing with Telescar. Unless we get a fastball down and we know it's coming. We're going to normal swing, and that's hit to the right side. That's going to end the inning. Just narrowly missed the walk-off. We're not going to play this entire game. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in a new pitcher. I'm going to go to the bullpen, and I'm going to go with Ken Giles because we need to throw up a donut here. It's not a safe situation, but hopefully he can work for us. We'll go ahead and quick manage, simulate half inning, strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Another half inning. Oh, strikeouts. Solo home run. We're down a run. Would be nice. Yeah, go ahead and swing. Pitching change. A walk from Smoke. Tellez with a fly out. Grichuk with a fielder's choice, and it's down to Freddie Galvis. A single. We're going to go ahead and enter this game. Let's go ahead and enter. We got Kevin Biggio again. Lefty on lefty, though. Can we get a substitution? Do we got anyone on the bench who can hit for him? A right-handed hitter. We got 2 guys left, and it's Davis and Sogar. We might as well let Kevin in there. See if he can get some EXP versus Alvarado. Pretty good. Not pretty good. Very nasty stuff from a lefty. That's hit to the right side, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to maybe score a run, pumping the brakes. That throw was on target. Good thing we held them up. And now the bases are juiced in the bottom of the 12th. Winning run is at second base, and we got Teoscar Hernandez versus the lefty. 75 power. A little bit more power versus lefty than versus righties. So if we can get a ball in the gap, GG's in the chat. This could be it. Pumps the fastball at triple digits. 100-mile-an-hour blown after us. All right, this is an intense game. I want to win this game, man. I don't want to lose this game. Let's go ahead and extend those lead. See if we get our fastball down. We're not getting it, are we? Big hold. Whoa! That ties the game up. Okay. We take that. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Relax, Teoscar. Relax. Luke Maile for the dub, ladies and gentlemen. Luke Maile with the bases loaded. We got the tying run to score. We got the winning run at third base. A wild pitch. Uh-oh. Let's go. No! Right at the third baseman. He's going home for some reason. All right. That makes no sense. We'll continue simulating. Thought we had it. Let's go ahead. Quick manage. We'll fast forward. Ow. When I do this, does it not change the pitcher? So when I'm simulating, I'm getting screwed. Okay, I gotta note that because I have Ken Giles, and he's been pitching for he's still got a little bit of energy. He can give me 3 outs. Yeah, he can give me 3 outs. I believe in Ken Giles. Let's go ahead. Let's simulate. Nothing. Ken Giles still has energy. Yo, this is a bad idea for him to be pitching this long. And Tampa's got the lead. All right, that's okay. So I realized that I'm in control of that. I just thought it would just fast forward and automatically manage. But we'll go ahead and swing. Vladdy strikes out. Justin Smoke. We'll go ahead and once again try to bring in the winning run. Who's on the mound? It is Roe v. Wade. Probably shouldn't be saying that. Probably not. Nowadays, you don't know. That could get you demonetized. Who knows? Not that this channel's even... That's a strike. Not that this channel's even monetized, but Smoke is 3 for 5. Blasted one to right field in his last at-bat, or the last at-bat I had control over. He's walked twice since. Let's go ahead and bring this 2 runs in with 1 swing. I'm power swinging until we get 2 strikes. Justin Smoke, we're definitely power swinging. 85 power. We got the power to put the ball over the wall. I was picking the wrong pitch. I was looking for a slider down. I'm actually looking for a fastball, preferably down. Ooh, good 2-seamer tailing away. Down to our last strike. We fought hard in this game. We really did. It's the 15th inning. It's getting late. All right, even though this was, I'm pretty sure, was a day game. These fans are restless and they're ready to go. And that's what's going to happen. We end up popping up, and Ken Giles is going to end up taking the L, and that's absolutely my fault. Oh, that's not good. We just signed him, re-signed him. He got a minor MCL sprain. At least it's not ACL. He's out 1 to 2 weeks. That's not terrible. Could be a lot worse. Let's go ahead and simulate this last game. 4-2 dub, so we end up at 500 halfway through April. And we're 8-8. I've seen some good things. I've seen some bad things. We're a little bit streaky, but that's baseball. It's really early in the season. Gonna take a look at the standings. It was there, and I went away from it. We are 5 games back. The Red Sox are 13-3. 3 teams are at 8-8, and Yankees are 7-8. So the Red Sox are just kind of running away with it at the moment. But I have seen some good things that I like, and it's not terrible. Yeah, looking at our hitters, Teoscar 200. The thing about him at through 60 at bats. I expect at least a home run or 2. Rowdy, 3 home runs, 281. Freddie, that's bad. Smoke doing a good job as well. Lourdes needs to step it up. Calvin, I'm seeing some good things. I like the way he's swinging it. Vladdy, I'm not worried about as well. Pitchers, they've done all right. Stroman 3, 4 for Aaron, not very good. Edwin Jackson had that no, and that's going to be it. Gaviglio, probably again, between Gaviglio and Giles, my fault out of the bullpen. But that's where I'm going to call this episode. Hope you guys did enjoy it halfway through the first month. If you did, as always, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. If you guys have any suggestions for moves we should make, let me know down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.